Hello peeps and hello peppers and welcome to Miðvikudags Manatee. Hello stranger, if you've never been here, it's great to have you. My name is Frida Martins. I am a German artist in Iceland, and Miðvikudagur is the Icelandic word for Wednesday, akin to this German Mittwoch, the middle of the week. So it's not exactly the new beginning day, but it's also not happy weekend yet. So I am kind of taking stock for the middle of the week, and I am ideally also telling something about some sort of marine animal. My favorite is, of course, the manatee, because the Icelanders always mistake it for a seal, but it's more closely related to an elephant. And by popular demand, hello, Desi the Desmo is also back. She was basically marketed as a walrus, and don't get me wrong, I like walrus, but I am kind of equipped with a autistic special interest about desmostylians, which is the only clade of marine mammals that has completely gone extinct and can be marked by basically vertical, more or less vertical teeth in the front and a cluster of really particular molars in the back. I can't open Desi's mouth, but the people who know and love her say she still has a horrible dentist because of the tooth position. And sometimes I'm also using these marine mammal ramblings for planning my day, because I have both autism and probably ADHD and a physical disability, and recently I am in a bout of depression, so I have to remember an old conversation with an old friend. If you only could do one thing per day, what would that be? So this is the core chore of today. If anyone dares to complain about the mess in my apartment today, they are most welcome to help me clean up, but only for 15 minutes, because I only have let's say time slots for doing something very shortly and intensely. But yes, I listened to a tarot reading now, just 10 minutes ago. And it was so fun because I have actually isolated this Two of Swords to draw it on camera. And I already isolated that yesterday. If that is relevant to anyone, what really helps me when I am both really stiff in my joints and brain and can't do much, then something that always helps me is preparing a small thing for tomorrow. So the smallest thing was isolating this picture so I could finish it today. I am not being paid for reviewing or advertising pencils, but I can't hold the pencil permanently in a different way, and I just have to work with what is there. Have I ever mentioned that, Cyrenians, as far as I understood what I read, don't have those wrinkles in the brain that we have, but they are still capable of like making decisions. I don't know how complex the decisions are. I haven't asked the manatees. And like, yeah, even if I don't display Desi enough, that doesn't mean that she is like out of my life. I mean, I love Desmostylians especially, like both because they have like features of several other clades of animals and because they probably lived under the surface and walked basically on the ground of the water. And you're not quite sure if they had like paddles or if they had feet. And like today, I found actually a photo of a manatee where you still saw the hand bones shining through in this paddle. And I don't think this photo was AI enhanced. So, and I like the thought that the beloved sea monster could be a remainder population of the Desmostylian. Because I don't want hope to die out. I have attended a lot of like self-help groups for depressed people. Status now, they don't work for me like extraordinarily much, but that fluctuates with the time, and of course not everything works for everybody. So I am beginning such days actually, of course, always with a huge plan. And I think such a manatee weighs half a ton, but I'm not totally sure. And then I have to kind of take a step back and think what works today. Luckily, I misunderstood that with having to show up at the art studio today. And luckily, these tarot readings actually also give me something to listen to without particularly doing anything. So sometimes even the small things that you do today can have an effect on tomorrow, even without you knowing it. And I think, shouldn't that also be like an invitation to treat the nature right and only take from nature what we really need, because like tomorrow we will still need the nature. I know this sounds like a little bit plain and has been chewed many times, but I decided I wanted to put something into this world also to keep up my daily routine and to tell people that it would be really cool if they visited my exhibition on Saturday, if they are in the Reykjavik area. I think I will talk more about the location on Saturday morning, because it's the event is on Saturday evening. Bye bye.